Ozempic, let's stay on that, to lose
Yeah.
5 pounds. How do you
Yes.
feel about that?
It's not what its intended use is. Why that's dangerous is because when a medicine is studied by this evil pharma that we're talking about, it's studied in a certain population, people who have type 2 diabetes, who are overweight or have high blood pressure. So when you're taking it as someone who doesn't have any of these diagnoses and you take it, how do I know that the risks you're facing are...
What if I told you there might be a new use case for GLP-1 receptor agonists? As a brief introduction, the active ingredient inside of Ozempic is semaglutide. Semaglutide is considered a GLP-1 receptor agonist, meaning it binds to and activates the GLP-1 receptor inside the body. GLP-1 is a molecule that we produce inside of the gastrointestinal tract in response to eating, and its receptors are located all throughout the body. Specifically, there appear to be GLP-1 receptors located in reward-related areas within the brain. When these receptors are activated, it can decrease both dopamine and glutamate, and results in observable behavioral changes. As many people know, one of the most pronounced changes is decreasing the palatability of food and therefore decreasing food intake. However, it also appears to reduce the palatability of addictive substances, including cocaine, amphetamine, alcohol, and nicotine. They appear to be extremely helpful for reducing alcohol intake and decreasing its reinforcing and rewarding properties. And in a very large social media-based survey done in 2024, it was reported that they reduced alcohol, caffeine, and nicotine intake, has a minor effect on cannabis, which would actually be expected, because cannabis works primarily through a different pathway than many other drugs of abuse called the endocannabinoid system. But these medications even appear to reduce compulsive shopping, but luckily for many people they do not have an effect on sexual drive or libido, and many actually reported an improvement in this, likely due to an improvement in health. In the grand scheme of things, I think there will be more research on the use of GLP-1 receptor agonists for addictive disorders, and these medications may get FDA approval for another clinical use case, most likely starting with alcohol-related disorders.